What is up, everyone? My name's Luna, as if you already do not know. Welcome to Animal Crossing 365-day playthrough, where I play every single day. You guys listen to me ramble on about things that you guys don't understand. I'm just too cool and hip for all you guys. But today is day 299. Tomorrow is going to be a Monday, and I will probably do like a 30-minute episode, obviously, for every big 100 days. I usually like to explain why I did Animal Crossing, and I do that for usually all the big stuff, so, usually people check on those big set days because they expect something big to happen. But what do you expect me to do? For those of you who don't know what I'm gonna ask a question like I've been planning to do hopefully almost every single day or every other day, just so I could give people time. I just cut myself off really quick right there. But, as you guys know, I want to implement questions so I could get you guys involved because, viewer involvement definitely is fun. And I definitely do read the comments, I do get a lot, but it's like on older videos as my channel goes on. So, alright, so, for those of you who do not know, I am actually doing I'm actually preparing my town for winter. Now you're probably thinking it's like, Luna, what are you talking about, preparing your town for winter? Winter's like a month or two away, what's wrong with you? Well, the thing is, the reason why I'm preparing my town for winter is so I could have Christmas trees all around my town, and it's gonna look like a pretty good sight. Because for those of you who do not know, if you plant, I was about to call them palm trees, but that'd be pretty interesting that the palm trees do have, do get a Christmas thing on them. Definitely if it's like a summer island, like in Tortimer's, New Leaf area. But no, I'm actually preparing it for winter because, once winter hits, we're gonna be going down the winding days of my Animal Crossing series ending and me doing 365 days. And, it's gonna be awesome. And I expect the last video to get, like, a lot of people who've watched this playthrough sparingly every once in a while, who probably don't want to watch it every single day. In turn, you should. You should, man. I put so much work in this. Actually, it's not much work, but it's a lot of time. And definitely, I'm gonna give you all the stats at the time of how long I played this game and all this wonderful stuff. I'm able to find that out easily due to YouTube's wonderful way of telling me how long a playlist is. But, I keep saying but yeah, I just want a whole town covered in, not palm trees, damn it, pine trees, because they get covered in Christmas lights, and that's actually going to be pretty damn cool, and I'm going to want that. Now, these past couple days, my planting of said lights have been failing, so I'm not feeling very positive on doing this. So, we're kind of iffy moment here. Now, I'm picking up these flowers for the reason, not that I'm gonna place them somewhere where I could, but for the reason that I want to start planting the trees right here, because I know they'll succeed in being planted here. Except around this area, I know they won't. They're gonna die. Let's see if my tree is... See, my trees are not wanting to be planted there anymore, and I'm not very happy about that happening. And, it does kind of suck, to be honest with you. But, alright. Here we go. The first... My first question is gonna... It probably should have been the first question, to be honest with you people. But my first question for you guys is for you, to answer in the comment section if you do wish so. And, I'll talk about them in the video, which I'm going to talk about them in the video after I ask this question. What was your first Animal Crossing? What was your first Animal Crossing game? And you could throw your age in there if you want. I don't really need that, but your first Animal Crossing game. And, were you excited to have that said game? Did you know what it was? Was it your first game? What was it? Like, give me the details about your Animal Crossing Wild World stuff. Or your Animal Crossing, I was about to say bolognese. I don't know why I was gonna say that, but I got confused. Leave me alone. You know, tell me. Tell Luna so you can stalk your life. Okay, so yesterday's question, if you got, well, 2 days ago question, which was Friday's question, which was episode 297, I believe. 297 day's question was, what was the name of your first Animal Crossing town? Now, it could spread across all the Animal Crossings depending on which one you picked up, or if you can't remember, you know, your most recent Animal Crossing town. Now, I gave you kind of like the quick version of the story of Astaria, where my story of where the name of Astaria came to be. I actually looked up Zach Scott. He's the guy that has a name close to mine, and definitely if you look on the first video, there's barely any comments about, you know, my video or if it's good or not or if it sucks. There's a lot of comments about it, them talking about, do I know Zach Scott? Did I steal this from Zach Scott? Astoria is actually a real place and it's beautiful, which was a recent one. But, you know, there's a lot of people, pretty much, when it comes, usually, if you're more popular, you do it first on YouTube. Which is kind of funny because, I don't know anything about him. I don't know if he's used that name for everything. Astoria. You know, Astaria and Astoria, are two very, you know, they sound the same. They're one letter off from one another, so I can't, you know, how do I say it? I can't disagree that they do sound similar, but it's the case of he did it first, so you shouldn't do it kind of thing. In turn, I did it first. A lot of people think I'm starting the playthrough on that said day it's being uploaded, and I'm not. I started it in January, where I didn't have a very good mic. I had to edit it completely, you know, it sounded weird and all this wonderful stuff like that, but, you know, people usually go with the more popular person on their word than mine. Usually, people thought I stole it from them, so that's fun. So I'm gonna go down from the first comment to the last comment. Excuse me. So, Alex says, Oakville was his first Animal Crossing name. First town, which is pretty simple name. I could definitely see Animal Crossing place called Oakville. Sorry, Blair, I'm not gonna talk. Oh, actually, I need to go look at these. Mom, HRA, static. Alright, so none of these seem really interesting, but actually, I want to pay a visit to the new person to our town. How do I do that again? I believe it's here? Alright, Paige, Bud, Alice, Blair, Ruby. Ruby is the new... Actually, I believe Ruby is probably one of the first people you meet in your town. Do excuse me. I do have a cough. And I don't feel very good. Oh, there she is. Alright, let's talk to... Let me water the feet before her. No, let's talk to Ruby. She looks very... pumpish. Morning in Astaria, totally low-key. I'm not used to relaxed places. I'm Ruby, and I love to collect furniture. And you are? Luna, right, got it. That's one name I won't forget, Little Ears. You can call me Little Ears? Ugh, weird. Alright, and then Hannah, she comments, Neverland, I was 7. I don't know. Thinking of Neverland kind of reminds me of all the wonderful stuff that went around that Michael Jackson case back in the day when they were all trying to convict him of being a child molester, and that was interesting. I was very young then, but, you know, Neverland was hers, so that's pretty interesting. I guess you were a fan of the Peter Pan movies back when? I'm not exactly sure. Never really liked Peter Pan. I like playing in the Peter Man stage in Kingdom Hearts. Maybe that's the reason. I know you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, so that could be the reason. Alright, let's see. Kirby says, Terminia. Huh. I have no idea. That's a weird name. I never really... Maybe there's some hidden message behind it? I don't know. Maybe you're part of a cult or some weird kind of thing, but that's definitely an interesting name that I've never really heard before. Oh, and then we got Hey Kyle 96. And let's see. He brought a story with it, which is great. I definitely do. If you guys want to tell me more, I definitely will read it. I'm not the too long did it read kind of guy, and plus YouTube comments cannot be too long did it read. But he said, when I was in middle school, when Wild World first came out, I named my town Hawa. Oh yeah, I recall reading this, which is still the name. I tried to spell Hawaii. Clearly, I was illiterate. I didn't understand the town isn't meant. Oh God. Ooh. Clearly, I was illiterate and didn't understand the town was not meant to be named after something real. Now I pretend I meant Ha'awa. Shame. Ha'awa. Oh well, Luna's illiterate too, so I guess you could say. If you get anything wrong on the internet, people will destroy you. It's just proof. That's what kind of sucks as being a YouTuber, because people are not so patient for you. Definitely look at the example if you guys want to see of a Final Fantasy video. Just look at the comments somewhere. I believe it's the one that has "Where did I go?" Look at the guy's comments. Now I've been answering that guy's comments in the comment section since he started watching it. I didn't think he got pissed and stopped watching it because he doesn't understand what a blind playthrough is. And you know, he pretty much pulled out the card kids today need their handheld when it comes to video games, which is totally a thing, but it's not something that the kids themselves have to do. It's usually just a game guide so they can have it accessible on all ages so that they can sell more games. You know, he sounds like one of those angry, fuck these, you know, young gamers kind of thing. Though I'm 20, so I don't know how to feel about that. I was 2 when the game came out, so I don't know. I don't know. But that's definitely a very interesting way to have your town name. You never wanted to delete it or anything like that? I don't know. That's pretty interesting. So Juan. I named my first town Bogota in Wild World. That sounds like a song that I remember. I don't know why, it reminds me of a song. Do I see someone from my town that I haven't seen forever? Hold on. Oh no, that's... Fuck you, I hate you. I hate that guy. He sucks, man. If he was a... if Bud was an ice cream flavor, I would not eat that ice cream. Alright, let's see. We got Nicola. You have an exotic name. Let's call you Nicole. Or Nikki. Alright, Nikki. Let's see. I believe the name of my first town was Haven, which is what my new and current town is called in Animal Crossing Wild World. Did you start Animal Crossing because of me? I can't recall if you did or not. Hello, Joan, creeping through the flowers and the... No, how about no? I don't buy anything from you anymore. I moved on. I don't need the crack known as... I don't need the stuff anymore, Joan. Joan, please. Please, I'm cleaned up from the turnips. I sold all my tables. Joan, please, walk away. Thank you. But I believe you started Animal Crossing... I don't know. I know you're a recent subscriber. I remember your comments when you first... I don't think I've I've probably responded to your comments before, but, you know... yeah, I believe you started the town because of me. I'm not exactly sure. Though, it's probably not that reason, but you know, there probably was a reason why you were looking for Animal Crossing Wild World playthroughs, right? Because you wanted to play game. Because, you know, when this series first started, I wanted people to play Animal Crossing Wild World with me and tell me, you know, how their day went. And in turn, it didn't really go like that. No one really followed with it, and no one really cared. So you know, I kind of ended up stopped doing that after like a couple weeks. For those of you who watched all like the first episodes. But yeah, that is about it, everyone. Those are all the I'm stumbling on myself. Those were all the answers. Those are all the responses to the questions that you guys asked me, and I very much do appreciate that you guys took the time out to be able to do that. And as you can tell, you guys could see these questions also if you look back on the video on episode 97. So let me look at one of these letters. Let's look at Static. Are you leaving? Due to circumstances out of my control, I had to move. Yeah, I know. Lame. Now stop crying. Jeez. Fuck you. And then we got... Your dad is doing acrobatics right now. I can hear him huffing and puffing all the way over here. He's doing leg lifts. Mom. That's weird. I don't have a dad. I only have a mama. But anyway, that's about it, everyone. That's about it, everyone. Episode. You know, when I try to get something organized when it comes to doing anything, I usually mess up, people. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys answered the question, which is, what was your first Animal Crossing game? As always, stay frosty, and obviously, if there's a story behind it, don't be too shy to tell it. Stay frosty, everyone.
And sail the sea. If only it lead your love to